Italy's Mediterranean coast disaster zones after he visited the devastated areas. Now, at least 6 people died so far amid the scorching summer temperatures and the fires that experts increasingly say have been worsened by climate change. Now, among the victims are 2 firefighters killed battling those flames Saturday, according to local authorities, and thousands of people have been displaced while emergency crews continue to deploy to try to contain those advancing flames. Here's President Erdogan.
If you rip our heart out, I swear we will rip your heart out. If we find such a connection, there are already some indications we will do whatever it takes.
For more, we're joined by Professor Ofira Ayalon from the Department of Natural Resources and Environmental Management, University of Haifa. Thanks for being with us. We bring you on as seemingly around every natural disaster right now, from wildfires across the American West to massive flooding across Europe, and now looking at these fires in Turkey, the claims of climate change being responsible for these extreme weather conditions. What's your take on that?
So first of all, welcome to Crazy July 2021. And as you pointed out, it is related to climate change. And you haven't mentioned heavy rains in Japan, in the UK, in Germany, in Belgium, China, India, and on the other hand, on the other half of the hemisphere, we face a huge cold wave in southern Brazil. So we are in a position of climate change or let's say extreme weather events. That would be even a better, framing of the problem. And it has to be mentioned or explained that when we're talking about fires, most of the fires are man-made or women-made, but the outcomes are much more severe when you have all these woody materials, very dry, no rain in the past whatever month. So this is why the fires are so extreme and so dangerous. So yes, it is related to climate change. It is related to more extensive and more often or frequent extreme events.
Now, you mentioned some of these intense displays, for example, the Amazon here, and we were showing some images out of the cold snap, the unusual cold snap hitting some parts while other areas scorched and dry, burning even there. But looking at the decades to come, what's expected to be the regions that will see the most intense impact? Is it the equatorial zones? Where are the danger zones, essentially?
All over. We are all exposed to these events. We should all be adapted and adapt all our infrastructure, our energy systems, our water systems, our, everything should be adapted to these crazy world. So I have to say that the State of Israel was founded on the basis of, a shortage in resources, shortage in water, land, energy systems, and we are also we're established, on the issue of defense and all these high-tech innovations that we share and we benefit from it should be very also oriented to attacking and adapting to climate change and to mitigating greenhouse gases emissions. So as far as I see it, we have a huge advantage as the State of Israel. We have a huge advantage to promote, to develop, and to even market technologies that would benefit the entire world, both in mitigating greenhouse gases emissions and to adaptation.